Hey everyone, Aftermath Theory here, and today we're going to be taking an early look at the new Battle Aces beta build. So we'll get to see some of the new units, some of the new improvements to the game, and also be playing some matches with Albino. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty laid back session where we kind of just look at the new units, deck building, and discuss metagame. It's not going to be so much of a tutorial or guide. It's going to be more of a high-level play overlook of the current metagame and trying to figure out how to build decks in the latest patch. Albino and I finished rank 1 in 2 vs 2 last season, and I finished top 4 in 1 vs 1. So we're going to be looking at this game from a very high-level perspective. So if you've already reached top ace, this will probably be good content. If you're looking for beginner guides, I would definitely recommend checking out all the other amazing content creators who are streaming this game. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay, cool. So I'm here with Albino on the new build. I'm playing a Blink deck. Albino's playing a Wasp deck.
Follow me.
And you'll notice there's a new unit he's running called the Guardian Shield.
We are strong loaded.
So you guys will see how that works, but it's basically a passive.
Here or there.
It's a passive buff to all your workers to give them shields, and also shoots a laser and kills anything that goes towards your expansions. You can see a red ring around his expansions.
Enemy is building a resource base.
So pretty interesting.
Starting foundry.
One of the new units I'm running is the Advanced Mortar, so I don't know how good it is versus the Shade, but the idea I had was maybe this unit can counter the Shade. The Shade is in... He has it in his deck. It's an air unit. It's the fastest air unit in the game. It's faster than the Locust. I think they'll change that. But it does splash damage. Since she'll just one-shot the mineral lines, and
enemy tech
tier 1
turning
anti-air is
on.
pretty useless versus it.
Standing strong, Blink on standby.
Exposed rear. Workers down.
Follow me. We serve the pride. Axe charge. Prime loaded. Knowing where. Enemies of the collective. Teleportation charged.
Resource base warmed up, and enemy is building a resource base.
Here or there.
So I was going Stinger. We have Mortar, which is decent
We
versus
can
the
blink.
style, but if he has enough Stingers and Wasps, he can still kill me. Overrun the
Blink
defenses.
selected.
Workers under attack. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Looking towards the
So he is going the Shade Predator. Predator was moved to Starforge. So it pairs really well with the Shade. The Shade can't hit air, but the Predator's quite good versus air.
Blink on standby.
I think it's good versus all air. Even the Kappa, it's actually
We serve the pride.
even though it says that it counters it, there is countered by it. I think I'm in a lot of trouble.
Starting advanced foundry.
Prime loaded. Teleportation charged.
So he has the Shade. Oh, there's a new soundtrack. That's pretty cool.
Units reporting damage.
Gotta wait for new Shades.
You got a resource. Workers.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, so we're just gonna GG.
only lose if you learn nothing.
Okay, cool. So Albino dominated that game with the shade. We're definitely gonna have to make some adjustments. I know the airship can't kill the shade because it's slower than it. The locust is also slower than it. When you're being pressured by Wasp's deck, I'm not gonna have time to get advanced mortar out if I want to stay even on bases. Maybe I just have to rush it off of 2 bases. But yeah, let's go ahead and. Do you want to try that again? Maybe see if.
Same decks?
I'm gonna run my same deck. You can play whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, I think we're running all the new units except for the blaster that game, right? Is the blaster the only thing we're missing?
I think so, yeah.
I tried the blaster a little bit. I didn't like it so much.
Big fire.
It reminds me of the advanced mortar, but maybe a little weaker.
Engineered for spread.
What about the
Yeah.
Valkyrie?
Heavy cannon.
Valkyrie any good versus
Probably.
Shade?
But the Valkyrie is really bad versus Predator.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can invite me whenever I'm ready to go. So, I know the shade's gonna get changed. I think they could half its damage and make it slower, and it would still be viable.
Enemy is building a resource
half
base
the
warmed up
damage is
and
reasonable.
working.
Blink.
Either half the
Automated
damage or double
movement.
its price.
Horizon. We are on our way.
If you have like 6 shades, you'll take out infinite tier 1
We
anti-air.
can blink. Blink moving. We are blink selected. Covering ground. I am
Someone's
blink.
playing recall this time.
Move. Crush
Recall
them.
satellite.
Attack brothers. Blink prime.
Starting foundry.
Blink attack.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Blink on standby.
Do you see the laser? It actually is very powerful at defending.
We serve the prime.
So my units got
Aim for max damage.
deleted just looking at that base.
Prime loaded. Follow me. Teleportation charged. Here or there. Blink. Horizon. Go with vortex.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
We can blink. Automated movement.
Resource base warmed up and
Blink
working.
selected. I am blink. Firing on the enemies. Blink moving.
Yeah, the graphics are a lot more gritty
Foundry
now.
ready.
Blink.
Enemy is
Lot more
building a
detail.
resource
Looks nice.
base.
Covering ground. Blink on standby. We serve the prime.
Workers getting flanked.
Prime loaded. Fire, fire, fire.
Exposed rear. Workers down. You got a resource space taking fire. Cover it.
Already came.
Workers under attack.
Teleportation charge.
See how the shield defends the workers really hard now. That's been given from the passive guardian shield unit that he has.
Enemy tech is turning. Enemy is building a resource base. Resource base destroyed. Units in combat. Units engaged. Enemy is building a resource base.
So he has the snipers now. They outrange mortars.
Units under attack.
We are on our
Units reporting damage. Units. Enemy is building a resource base.
So yeah, we're
Enemy is building a resource base warmed up and working.
Mark 7. The Ghost's Blade. Pure
he's running Blink
order.
Guardian Shield. It's very unlikely that I can
Covering
get any
ground.
damage on his base in the early game.
Never dull.
So we're most likely both gonna
Changing
rush
velocity.
economy and tech.
Moving. Connected to allies.
There's a little bit of lag. We're playing on the Asia server, so there's a little bit of delay and lag. You saw that.
Spin to win. Following you.
Starting
Clearing.
Starforge.
Brush. Terrain.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Farner's going mortar
Accelerating.
King Crab Advanced Blink. I have tested Advanced Blink versus the shade.
Oh no, have you? Oh no.
I have
thought it'd
tested
work.
it.
Optimize. Wasp. Idling.
Unfortunately,
It does not.
it does not work.
Exact correction.
We'll try.
Covering. One of
Enemy is building a resource base. Resource base warmed up and working.
the Ghost's Blade. Moving. Death. Swarming. Never dull. Excel. Slice it. Following you. Ready.
Starforge is starting advanced Starforge. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Order. Just a hovering. Accelerating. Just a trim. Wasp idling. One.
Units engaged.
Let's finish this. Unquestionable.
Connected to allies.
Units under attack.
Under fire.
Exact correction.
Working front. Sons and sons and sons.
Units reporting damage.
Resetting order.
One of many.
Trail in.
Never dull. Flanking.
Full line pressure. Fire.
Starforge is complete.
What the your unit is good at, though, the advanced blinks, is killing bases.
No. That's not okay.
Unfortunately, I did test this versus Inspired. And, yeah, it did not work, sadly.
Over here. Slide on. Unfazed. We are
Units in combat.
full phase. Okay. Attacks.
Units engaged.
Fresh air. Bring us together. Shade strike. Shades.
Units under attack.
Shades. Select.
Maybe you can base trade me?
You got a resource base taking fire. Cover it.
How could you
Units reporting damage. Resource base destroyed.
attack? Above. Not so fast.
Units in combat.
From the shadows.
Spinning.
Units engaged. Resource bases.
Shades attacking.
I was in a very similar situation
Uh-oh. And he lost.
versus
Slide on over.
Expired, where I had 5 bases versus 2, and I eventually knocked him down to 1,
Sharped.
but I lost
Bring
in
us
the position
together.
Albino's currently in.
Hovering over.
I think the Shades will probably win the game.
Cover ground. Shades selected. Fresh air.
So they do not allow for economy.
Units under attack.
Shades unfazed. Over here.
Units reporting damage.
Fast. Full phase. Above.
I think they could half the damage, double the cost, lower the speed, and it would still be viable.
How did you see us?
Units in
It's
combat.
pretty crazy.
From the shadows. Over or under. Slide on over. Gather. Join attacks. We are under darkness.
Units engaged.
Cover ground.
Units under attack.
Hovering over. Fresh air. Bring us
Resource base warmed up and working.
shades. Coming down. Shades selected.
Core under attack.
Might be the
You're
greatest
cutting it
comeback of all
close.
time if
Core
Albino
at
does this.
50%.
I think he would.
25%. Fail if you have to.
Albino did it! He's a god
I beat the
gamer.
shade!
He defeated Shades.
You only lose if you learn nothing.
Oh, well done. That was sick.
Dive the throne.
Drive the throne. I probably could have. That's
Yeah,
not saying the unit
for
isn't
sure.
overpowered. The unit is overpowered. it's pretty clear. Well done though. That was a sick move.
You probably could have killed my army. Just like
Yeah.
over the... Yeah.
I just had all my shades hyper focused on killing economy. I just had to run them home.
Or even like... Once you were killing them, you just kill the units after. Because you can
Yeah,
just dive
for
the
sure.
Guardian Shield. It's pretty useless.
Boom. But yeah, you guys saw firsthand the power of the shade.
There's a good possibility that happens. And you don't need to wait if you have Guardian Shield to expand. Cause there's no
True.
way you die. Yeah. I refuse to believe that.
Enemy resource
Okay,
base
cool. So
warmed up
I
and
didn't.
working.
We didn't make any changes to our decks. I don't think. Or
Terrain,
Albino is Gargantuan
I changed,
now.
yeah.
Wasp
Um,
gathering. Insect
but yeah, we'll see how
correction.
these
Covering
changes
ground. Blades
adapt.
sharped.
Yeah, Albino has good ideas for maybe trying to
One
zone
of
shades.
many.
I feel like this video is going to be a video on like how to use shade and how to try to counter shade, because that's going to be the current meta if this goes through.
Connected
So,
to allies.
Because right now
If
it's
so,
the key unit in the game, I feel.
Wasp idling. Pure order.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready. Starting Starforge.
Hovering. Accelerating.
So yeah, I think one shots
The
wasps,
ghost's blade.
like two shots links. It feels like.
Insect correction. Optimizing distance. Spin to win. Terrain condition. Ready. Wasp rushing. One of many. Mowing down. Moving down.
Enemy is building a resource
Oh.
base.
Changing
Guardian Shield
velocity.
is sick.
Never
It's
dull.
offensive Guardian Shield.
Wasp idling. If so,
Yeah, imagine there's gonna be a lot of good options with like Guardian Shield, Heavy Hunter, and then
covering
Run Ground.
Starting Advanced Starforge.
insect correction.
Right now, I feel like Starforge is probably
Pure
superior.
order. The ghost's blade.
Units reporting damage.
Cut, cut, cut. Optimizing distance.
Units in combat.
With great care.
Blades.
Loading flag. Setting the pace. Iron pilot selected. Coming. We are amassed.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Establishing path.
Ready.
Marking flag.
Accelerating.
Resetting for command. The full iron might. Let's finish this.
Clearing front. Terrain.
Until ready.
Advanced Starforge is complete.
Shade.
Connecting.
Units engaged.
Action.
Above. Attack. Not so fast. Gathered. Bombarding. From the shadows. Slide over.
Starting. You got a resource base taking fire. Units under attack.
Cover the ground.
You got a resource base taking fire. Cover it. Units reporting damage.
Under darkness.
Units in combat.
We believe. Shades attacking. Ah, fresh air. Hovering over. We are. Coming now. How did you see us? Shades moving.
So Albino's totally outplaying us today on
Ready
movement.
to stand.
Above. Lean into
Resource base warmed up and working.
shade. Not so fast.
Gargantuan's not
Foundry
too
ready.
bad.
Here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Slide. From the shadows. Over or under. Okay. Cover the ground. Gather. Ah.
Units engaged.
Bring us together. Full phase. Join attacks.
Gargantua may be sick versus the Shade.
Resource base destroyed.
Is Gargantua the play? GG's
Units.
will take.
Think so. If you want to go
Keep
Foundry.
your head up and bounce back.
So what is Gargantua bad versus? What does the game say? it's bad versus?
Anti big.
M101.
So like Destroyer.
So Destroyer wasn't good versus it.
I think it really destroys it if you get on top. Or you could go
It takes like 4 Destroyer shots though. I don't think it's.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Advanced Destroyer?
Advanced Destroyer is probably better. Advanced Blink probably wrecks it.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
Advanced Blink seems like a bad unit, like in the current meta, because it really kills like, well, maybe not the worst unit.
And if Gargantuan is the only thing that counters Shade, like people are gonna run it. So you might as well run Advanced Blink. Because if they have anything but Gargantua, then you just win with Shade.
Okay, I want to try different.
You want to try verse the Shade? Madness?
I think Butterfly might not be bad. Butterfly might be better than Mammoth.
Yeah.
Because
Especially if they can't shoot up.
Bottom ground.
Oh, is that what it is now?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's anti-heavy. You can check their damage now too. So it does an extra 9. Butterfly does 900 damage to big,
Detailed stats.
which is a ton. It shoots really fast too. Maybe this is the better line. Okay.
Are you sure? It does extra damage to big units?
Yeah, 900 bonus. Click detailed stats. So yeah, oh yeah,
It's
on
not-
this patch you can see the detailed stats of all the units.
Counters. Counters worker.
Yeah, it's anti-big. I'm gonna try this. This is the only change I'm gonna make to my deck, I think.
Oh, I was looking at the dragonfly. Oh my god.
Oh no, butterfly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like this better than Mammoth,
Ah.
maybe, because people are gonna have a hard time pushing you with tier 1 anti-air. This with Guardian Shield.
I might be cooked then.
Feel free to make whatever changes to your deck that you desire.
I don't want to counter you too hard. I'll go back to my old one. Late 7 your time.
Oh, cool.
Wasp rushing. Wasp
Okay, so
idling.
I added Gargantua to my deck
Changing
as an
velocity.
anti-shade option, and I added Butterfly to my deck as the
Moving.
anti-big
Jet.
ground option.
One of many. Excel.
I wonder how good the Guardian Shield is versus it.
Pure order. Insect correction.
I bet it's super good,
Following you.
but I think even last patch, Butterfly is more of like an anti-mammoth,
Distant.
Enemy tech
Crab
is turning
unit.
on. Be ready.
more so than like a kill workers unit.
Accelerating.
Starting Starforge.
Connected to allies. Terrain condition. Ready. Wasp rushing. Wasp idling. Covering ground. Moving jet. Spin to win.
Resource base warmed up, and enemy is building a resource base.
The ghost's blade. Pure
Perhaps,
order.
maybe if you all in with Butterfly
Insect correction.
with wasps under it, you could like kill a base with they don't run anti-air.
Hovering. Optimizing.
We'll try
Distance.
playing aggressive with it.
Just a trip. Define.
Units in combat.
Clearing. Ground.
Okay.
Just a trip. Accelerating.
Starforge. Enemy tech is turning on. Starting advanced
Because I
Starforge.
literally can't shoot up, so just
Yeah, you have to rush Gargantua.
One of many. We are so ready. Hitting them hard. Let's go. Wasp idling. Following. Circling.
So I'm pretty sure it's not gonna hit the air unit if there's wasps in there.
Forward of air.
This works actually.
Opening selected. Let me at it.
Enemy is building a resource base.
please be good. Oh, it's shit.
Oh, so Pyra is closest.
Riding the wave.
So we can micro away from it.
Gathering.
I think Butterfly maybe
Advanced
deploy.
Starforge is complete.
I'm not sure.
Enemy is building a
This
resource
meta will probably
base.
change once the shade gets changed. The shade being in the game is requiring a lot of huge deck changes.
How did you see us?
Spinning.
Above. Attack. Over here. Bombarding. Coming now from the shadows. Marking horizon.
Connect.
Oh my god.
Shades attacking.
You fight some Gargantuas versus Butterfly.
It's really bad. I can only afford one.
Oh yeah, that's
I can't
Okay.
kite it either.
Bring us
Okay.
together. Circling. We can fight together. Shades. We are. Over or under.
GG.
Alright, so
Unfit.
okay, if you're gonna build a deck to hard counter this, what would you do? You just
I just
Victory.
put airship in it. Like instead of, cause I have stinger instead, or even dragonfly. Just gives me something.
Yeah. Do you think
'Cause,
if
like,
you
the-
run
the-
that, you're too weak versus traditional decks? But I guess it's a
I don't
trade-off you have
think
to
so.
make. And
Because like I'm not afraid of anything late game. If I tech Starforge, I'm gonna win. If they're not also going Shade Predator. And if they're going Gargantuar, well, I have Gargantuar.
okay.
So maybe you do just run Butterfly. Yeah, I think you just run Butterfly. And try and go like Shade Gargantuar late game.
Enemy is building a resource base warmed up and working.
Sharped. Ready. Changing velocity. Accelerate. Spin to win. Following. Insect correction. Wasp rushing.
Alright, so Albino's playing Recall
Clearing.
this game.
Brush. Covering ground. Connected to allies.
Starting Starforge.
Covering.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Terrain condition. One of many. Just a trim. Pure order. Flanking. Optimizing distance. Never dull. Soaring. Spin to win. Yourself.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready. Resource base warmed up and working.
Exact correction. Changing velocity. Dicing. Connected to allies. We can cover. All range control. Sting! What's the frag? Hornets move.
Starforge is ready.
Go, recon. I studied the map. We are here.
Starting advanced Starforge.
Ready to scout. Banks of fire. Banking. Ready to scout. Shifting fire. What's the frag? Air look. On target.
Let me at 'em! We love war! Catching a gust! We are so ready! Ground
Covering.
Oh my god, the heavy gunner is fast.
Enemy
my God,
tech
so
is
speedy.
turning on. Be ready.
from above!
Oh my gosh, that was really, really fast.
Enemy is building a resource base. Your resource base is good.
Circling! Fresh breeze!
Advanced Starforge is complete.
Shades.
Wasp idling.
Full phase. How did you see us? Join attacks over here. Not so fast. Follow shadows. Cover the ground. Clearance go.
Sharped.
It's lonely and above.
One of
Units under attack.
Hovering over. Okay.
Units reporting damage.
Bring us together.
spin to win.
Under darkness. We are. Shades.
Shit.
Shades moving.
This leads to a very interesting meta, I think.
Coming now. How did you see
Units
us?
in combat.
Slide on over. Shade.
Following is
Horde of air!
clearing. Brush. Disconnecting. Enemy.
Okay, selecting. Time to kill! My buddy! Riding the wave! Attack run!
Further shadows. Over.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Okay. Not so fast. Darkness. Bring us together. Lean into it.
Ready. Wasp. Rushing. Wasp.
Above. We can fight in
Never dull. Covering.
we believe. Hovering.
Insect. Correction.
We are.
Hovering. Terrain.
Gathered. Cover the ground.
The ghost's blade.
How did you see us? Ah, fresh.
Units engaged.
Shades like shadows. Shades cylinder. Join attacks. Coming now. Bring us together. Under darkness. Above. We believe. Slide on over.
Eight butterflies.
Connected to allies.
Okay.
Dark.
Shade strike. Oh,
Units under attack.
gathered.
Clearing. Brush.
Not so fast. Please, look. How did you see us?
GG, well played. Oh. So Heavy Hunter
Resource base
Gargantua
destroyed.
counters Butterfly Predator Shade, I think.
Yeah, it seems pretty good.
Cover the core. Lose it, and you're done.
So
You're cutting it close. Core at 50. Core at 25%. Core under attack.
this line, I think if you swap out Airship for
You only
Butterfly,
lose
then
if
you'll
you
have
learn
like
nothing.
an answer versus Crusader King Crab Heavy. So it's the only thing
Yes,
see
I agree.
missing.
I was thinking that too. Like you lose to like a traditional, just like ground foundry deck. Like if they go mortar.
Yeah, traditional will
Crusaders.
beat this deck, but I think if you play Butterfly, it may not beat this deck.
Recall Butterfly. It's pretty good.
Yeah, because then if they go, say they go, I don't know, just traditional, then you kill them with Butterfly until you have time to get out Shades. Then you'll crush traditional with Shade. And then if they go Butterfly, Predator, Shade, you don't even have to, you can just counter it. You can just hard counter it. I think that's actually perfect.
I think you can play Blink with this deck too. I don't want to play Blink with 300 ping.
The tier 1 units this patch just seems so so much less relevant than they were in other patches. The tier 2 units are just so much better.
I mean, also the Guardian Shield just deletes
Yeah.
any skill there was before 3 base. Any strategy, I mean.
Yeah. Guardian Shield forces late game. But I guess the trade-off is you may die to like Butterfly or well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the games. This is fun messing around with the new meta.
Yeah, thank you, man.